Hi, my name's Ciara from Ciara's Home Yoga, and this is a 10-minute morning yoga practice. We'll start today seated on our mat with our legs crossed, shoulders back and down. We'll inhale, bring our arms to a W, look up. Exhale, we'll straighten our arms, rounding in our back. Inhale, arms to W, look up. Exhale, bringing our chin to our chest and squeezing our navel to our spine. And again, we'll repeat this 2 more times, moving with our breath, and move at your own pace here. And release. We'll bring our fingertips to our shoulders now, and we'll draw circles with our elbows, bringing our elbows to touch in front of our body and our wrists to touch behind our head. Change direction. Close your eyes if that feels good, and breathe deeply. And release. We'll make our way to tabletop now with our hands under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. We'll tuck our toes. Inhale, we'll drop our belly, look up. Exhale, we'll make our way to down dog, having a generous bend in our knees. Inhale, we'll drop our knees, drop our belly, look up. Exhale, back to down dog, drawing our chest to our thighs. And again, inhale, drop our knees, drop our belly, look up. Exhale, back to down dog. And we'll walk our legs out here, continuing to draw our tailbone to the ceiling and our chest to our thighs. On our next inhale, we'll step forward with our left leg between our hands. Drop our right knee, untuck our toes, and we lift up in our upper body. Our hips are squared to the front of a mat and our pelvis is tucked. Inhale, we'll open to the left side of our mat. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, we'll open to the right side of our mat. Exhale, back to center. We'll lower our hands to our mat now, and we'll swivel on our right knee so that our lower leg is perpendicular to our mat. We'll bring our elbow to our knee here, and we'll reach over to the top of our mat, making sure that our lower shoulder remains down away from our ear, feeling into a nice side body stretch. And release back to center. We lower our hands to our mat, swivel on our back knee again, before tucking our toes and making our way back to down dog again, before stepping forward with our right foot between our hands, lowering our left knee to our mat and untucking our toes, and we lift up in our upper body. Our pelvis is tucked and our hips are in line with each other. Inhale, we'll open to the right side of our mat. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, back to center. Lowering our hands to our mat, we'll swivel on our left knee to bring our lower leg perpendicular to our mat. Bringing our elbow to our knee, we'll reach to the front of our mat, making sure that our lower shoulder is down away from our ear, and continuing to breathe deeply, breathing like we do when we move with our breath. And release back to center. We lower our hands to our mat, swivel on our knee, tuck our toes, and make our way back to down dog again. We're drawing our tailbone to the ceiling while reaching our heels to the floor. We'll walk our hands towards our feet to come to ragdoll pose. You can have a slight or a generous bend in your knees here, whatever works for you. Inhale, we'll bring our left hand to the mat, bend our left leg, reach up with our right hand to the ceiling. Exhale, hands back to our mat. Inhale, right hand to our mat, bend our right knee, reach up with our left hand. Exhale, back to ragdoll. And again, inhale, left hand to our mat, bending our left leg, reach up with our right hand. Exhale, lower back down. Last one. Inhale, right hand to our mat, bend our right knee, reach up with our left hand. Exhale, hands to our mat. Inhale, arms up, we'll come up to standing. Exhale, we'll bring our arms back down and we'll make our way to the front of our mat. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down and fold forward. Inhale to flap back, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands to our mat and we'll step back to plank before lowering to chaturanga. Inhale, we'll come up to cobra and we'll take a breath here, making sure that our shoulders are down away from our ears and our elbows are close to our body. On our next exhale, we'll tuck our toes and make our way back to down dog. In our Adho Mukha Svanasana, we'll try to have even weight between our hands and our feet. On our next inhale, we'll step forward between our hands to flap back. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll raise up, lift up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, we'll fold forward, hands to our mat. Inhale to flap back, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands to our mat and we'll step back with our left leg, keeping our back leg nice and strong. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our right hand. Exhale, right hand back to our mat. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our left hand. Exhale, hand back to our mat. Inhale, we'll step forward with our left foot and come to flat back. Exhale, hands to our mat and we'll step back with our right leg, coming up onto our fingertips. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our left hand. Exhale, hand back to our mat. Inhale, we'll draw a circle with our right hand. Exhale, hand back to our mat. We'll step back to plank and lower down onto our belly. We're drawing our shoulders down our back and away from our mat here. Hands under our shoulders. Inhale up to cobra, elbows in tight into our body. Exhale, lower down. And we'll repeat this 2 more times, moving at your own pace here and moving with our breath. And release. We'll push ourselves back up to tabletop now. Cross our feet behind us and we'll come to sitting cross-legged on our mat. Shoulders back and down. We'll bring our fingertips behind our head and we'll draw our elbows back in line with our body. We're drawing our skull back here too, breathing deeply. And release. We'll give our arms a little shake out before bringing our hands to our mat behind our bum, coming up onto our fingertips. And we'll feel our shoulder blades squeezing together at our back here and feeling our chest area open up, tucking your chin in very slightly here if that feels good, and breathing deeply. And release. We'll make our way to lying down on our mat now, with our feet behind our bum, close enough so that when we raise up in our upper body, we can skim the backs of our heels with our fingertips. Inhale, we'll raise our hips up, coming into bridge. Exhale, lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. And again, we'll repeat this 2 more times. And release. We'll roll our knees to one side and push ourselves back up to sitting. Please subscribe to Ciara's Home Yoga for more yoga videos like this. Thank you for practicing with me today. Take care and bye.